Hi you guys, welcome back to the Broussard's Pillow Talk. Last night's discussion was about this generation not believing in marriage. So tonight we're going to discuss why do people cheat. So why do you feel like people cheat?
I don't cheat. What you mean? Oh, you say why do people cheat?
Yeah, why do people cheat? I know you not.
Well,
I'm hoping.
I'm happily married myself, but there's several different reasons why people cheat. And you know, first and foremost, cheating is just a selfish act. You know, especially being in a relationship because you don't have to do it. So, yeah, like I said off top, you know, cheating is very selfish. So, I think, you know, people cheat, and for the most part, they're all excuses, you know, but people cheat for physical reasons. When I say physical reasons, maybe a person feel like, you know, physically, sexually, that they're not, their needs are not being met with their partner. Emotionally, there's a detachment, you know, somewhere in your relationship. Your emotional needs are not being met, you know, so you go out there seeking for the attention and the care that you may receive in someone else. You know, one thing may lead to another. So, yeah. Again, I think, you know, it's a lot of different reasons, you know, but there's not really a good excuse to, you know, to cheat. You know, if you got to cheat and stuff like that, you know, you should be single and just date or just whatever. But whenever you're in a relationship, you know, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your partner to, you know, to be monogamous. So.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. And some people just cheat just because it's something to do. You know, you don't have to be married to cheat. None of that. Like, of course, cheating is wrong, and like you said, there's no excuse. You know, and especially for a woman, you know, being that women are more emotional and more caring and more affectionate than a man, some women can't handle, you know, that responsibility of just being, you know, with one man or just loving one man, which is another discussion we'll have on another episode. So that has a lot to do with it. I've cheated before in a previous relationship, so I know what it's like, you know. Yeah, it's not right, but, you know, at that time I decided to leave him altogether, you know, because, of course, he wasn't what I wanted. So I had my reasons for doing what I did. And I let him know I did it, and I apologized for it, you know. That was the only time. So, have you ever cheated in a previous relationship?
To be honest, I've never cheated. Never cheated. But I've never stepped out when I was in a relationship.
Really? Kind of made me feel a little bad now.
Oh, you should. You should feel bad.
No, but I mean, I'm just being real, you know. And of course, it's a part of life, but it don't make it right, you know. And especially now that I'm married, you know, it's like I respect my husband, I honor my husband, and I really do love my husband. So of course I wouldn't cheat. And we have great communication, you know. So I mean, that helps us
yeah,
a lot.
Communication is very important, you know. First and foremost, that's the number one thing, you know what I mean? Because if you're not talking and communicating, then you'll never know, you know, what your partner needs, you know.
That's right.
And as far as, you know, people say relationships are 50-50, It ain't 50-50, it's 100-100. You know what I mean? So everybody should be giving all they can. And relationships are a partnership. You know what I mean? It's teamwork. You know, just like a basketball team, football team. As far as it's not an individual sport. You know, you can't go out there and do it all by yourself. It's everybody working together for the better of the whole. So, you know, first and foremost, you have to listen to your person's needs and things like that. Yeah, pay attention, be observant, and like I say, talk and communicate and know exactly it is what your mate needs. You know what I mean? And it's our job as far as the other person to, you know, do the best that they can, you know, to fulfill those needs. You know, so.
And another thing, I don't mean to cut you off. Another thing that's very important, a lot of people get into relationships based off of the physical attraction. And then they take it very far. They end up getting married. You know, they end up having kids together and all of this, which later on will cause some kind of friction in the marriage, in the relationship. It's just like, okay, you got with me based off of, you know, oh, you thought the sex was good. You know, I look good.
Them good looks gonna run out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It gotta be more than the looks, gotta be more than physical attraction.
So then by the time y'all tired of each other, you seeking attention for something else, you done got bored.
Hey, that dick ain't so good no more. You know? Hey.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that plays a major part in it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people. And then nowadays it's like people, especially men, you know, they think it's okay to have more than one woman. They think it's cool now. Like, hey, you know, you done with her, pass it to me, or, you know, they have multiple women. You know, and they just think it's cool. And it's not. It's not cool. There's so much stuff going on in this world. It's not cool. Like, but, hey, you know.
I feel.
So, yeah, cheating is not where it's at.
No, it's not where it's at, you know.
So.
Just a lot of confusion, a lot of heartache, you know what I mean? A lot of drama, you know, so, you know, first and foremost, you know, like you said, number one thing as far as in the beginning is choosing a mate, you know, taking your time. Now, whenever you meet somebody or see somebody, of course, the first thing you use is the eyes. So, of course, the first thing is going to be physical attraction.
Right.
You know, so that's usually, you see somebody that you're attracted to, however it go, y'all communicate, you ask them out, get numbers, such and such, but, you know, along the way, before you turn into physical, you know what I mean, you guys should have, sit and have conversations, you meet with them, have conversations, things of that sort, and see if y'all can connect on an intellectual level, you know, build some rapport, talk about their goals. Of course, the past is not always important, but hey, you know, talk about the past as far as find out some things that they've been through, you know, what they got going on in their life right now, their goals and stuff for the future, you know, and, you know, see if y'all can connect on that level. That's before you jump into a relationship, you know, so you get into a relationship, you know, from there it's communicating, you know, you know, it's learning that person, their needs and things like that, their emotions and, you know, all the things that they need. And like I say, you know, try your best to meet those needs, you know. But, you know, take first and foremost, taking your time, you know, communicating and, you know, working together, you know, working together and always keeping your focus on that person.
And everything isn't going to be perfect, which a lot of people, you know, misconstrue is everything. They expect everything to be perfect. And also my husband taught me, you know, while we were dating, to not put expectations on anybody. You know, that's what helped us a lot, because it's just like, okay, I'm not expecting you to be this person, or I'm not expecting you to do this, or expecting you to do that. You know, so that's what like helped me a lot.
Yeah. See, I can't. I'm me. You know what I mean? I can't be your daddy. You know what I mean? I may not do everything that your daddy did for you. I'm gonna be me. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have to accept me for who I am. You know, and like you say, putting expectations and things like that. You know, but at the same time, as a as a man, you listen to your woman. You know what I mean? As far as the her needs and how she was raised and things like that. You know, if her dad took care of her a certain kind of way, or you know, of course, she's gonna want you to take care of her somewhat in that same kind of way. You know, you may not be able to do every single thing, but you see what she's used to. You see what she needs, and as a man, you know, we have to do what we got to do to, you know, provide for our woman's needs. You know, and that's the saying is true. You know, a happy wife, a happy life. You know, so. And
no, women, it's not corny. It's not corny for your man to, you know, open the door for you, or, you know, do things or be sentimental with you, or just whatever. It's not corny. That turns me on. My husband, you know, open the door for me, or just whatever. Like when you grab my bubble bath and all of that. So, I mean, hey, it's okay for a man to be a little soft, you know, and sit down and have conversations. Like my husband and I, we talk every day, just about whatever. And, you know, so, hey, if y'all have any questions, any comments, feel free to drop a comment below, DM us, follow me at Monet Will. My husband is at Bruce Wayne IG, and follow him on Facebook, Grand Marquis Homes. So again,
the Grand Marquis Homes.
The Grand Marquis Homes.
If you're in the Houston, Texas area, you need to sell a house, or know anybody that needs to sell a house, you get with me. Because we're buying houses all day, looking right now. So you send me somebody that needs to sell a house, I buy it, pay you $1,000 for everyone that you send me.
All right, so that about wraps it up. We shall have another video next weekend. Peace.